So, I never thought I'd be spending my time doing this, but my father was a lifelong bank account holder at Chase Bank from back when the Dime Bank, I guess the Chase bought the Dime Bank, and from then my father became a Chase account holder. This is probably about 60 years ago. I'll just, maybe a little later. Let's just say 40 years, because I think I was born. I remember the dime. 40, 45 years. So, what you're seeing, well, I'm making this video for one thing to show off Adobe's capability of converting a PDF file or an image, one, two, into searchable text. It's not just searchable, you can cut and paste it. So if you have a document that you don't want to type in, like someone gives you a PDF, and instead of giving you the Word document and you need information from it, you can use Adobe to cut and paste. You just hit edit PDF. I'll show that to you in a second. But the other reason why I'm making this video is I'm doing some forensic accounting. It's not really that, but I kept my father's banking statements for when we had to leave the house that we owned for since 1990, 30 years, because my father got involved in a Nigerian gold scheme. So what I'm doing here is going over his bank statements from 2010 to 2000, let's say 17. Chase allowed an 80-year-old successful, relatively successful businessman to send every dime he had in their accounts to Africa, not alerting his wife, my mother, his kids, one of which was a signatory on one of the accounts that went from $1 million to nothing in a year and a half. And all the banker could say, by the way, the banker is also African. All the banker could say to my sister, who was the only signatory on the account, was, I knew your father was involved in a scam. And I believe him because I see the evidence that he allowed this type of money to go out of the account. Now, I'm going to show you a figure. I mean, not that it's significant, but just to show you where I'm up to right now. I'm just doing a sum. Let me bring this over here so you can see what I'm doing. I have two screens. So I'm doing an auto sum right here. At the bottom, auto sum, then shift, and I'm going all the way up to the top. Now, These are just the bank statements from 2010 to 2013, and I don't have them all. I don't have them all. And realize this happened from 2010 through 2016, maybe two parts of 2017. And I know these are out of order, like some of them are 2013, some are 2012, but in general, I'm I'm missing. I think I have all of 2012 pretty much. I might be missing a little bit of 2011 and 2013. A lot of 2013. I'm almost up. This is the total amount. Negative $976,000. Rounded off. 977. Negative a little bit short of $1 million in. No, you know what? I'm lying. I have some 2016 in here also. Not much, but some. I gotta put those. Oh, those. I have some. Um, See, I have a couple 2016s in there. It's not a lot. Maybe 4 or 5 months of 2016 statements. But let's just say that I'm missing. No, let's just leave it at that. I'm filling in. I found some more paperwork. Luckily, when we left the house we were in, my father was leaving all of these documents behind. They knocked down the house, so these would be gone. And I have since, um, you know, this happened. We moved out maybe 2000 January 2020. For 2 years, this has been heavily on my mind, but the stuff was in storage, and I didn't know what I had. I just knew we lost the house, we lost the Edgewater property, and we sold the property in New York, and my father liquidated that money, all going to the scam. And um, I put the documents in storage that I didn't know what they were. I just knew they looked like important stuff, like bank statement stuff. So I just threw them in storage for a year and a half, and then I got my own. I was a roommate in a 10 by 8 by 10 room, so I couldn't bring that stuff to live with a friend of mine. So when I moved out, I put the stuff that was in storage into into my 2 bedroom, and then it took some months. It's taken about 6 months for me to have the energy to go through this and see how bad it was, and it's bad. These are all wire transfers from Chase and Englewood to mostly Ghana. Sometimes I think I've seen Senegal. Uh, I've seen Kenya, like all places that probably don't have gold. Lagos, Nigeria, a lot. Nelson Henry, that's really your real name, dude? Nelson Henry from Africa, that's your real name. Okay. All right. If you say so. This criminal here, Craig Franco, we're going to get him. That's a local wire, but he's connected to this. I think he's connected to this. It was gold related. Once you're on a scam list, I guess they pass your number around. And this guy, Kevin Maramble, if you see him, please hold him for me. Actually, hold him for the police, because he won't survive dealing with me. He's the one that introduced this gold thing to my father. Now, my father and I were selling a condo, and supposedly my father reached out to this guy to do the refinances. The we got caught in the mortgage crash, and my father was had financed a property that we were renovating at a high interest rate, and he was looking to refinance, but I was looking to sell it. So all of a sudden one day our father says, take it off the market. He doesn't give me an explanation. So I take it off the market, and next thing you know, he doesn't introduce me to this guy. This piece of crap is living in a brand new renovated 3-story luxury townhouse, moving all his crappy crap into the place, and he's supposedly making calls to Africa on behalf of my father to negotiate these gold deals. And I see, as you see, he's also enriching himself. 20,000, 6,000, 5,000. What? That's 21. No, that didn't go to him. 8,200. While he's sending money, supposedly in negotiating these deals to Ghana, he's also enriching himself. He's already living there rent free. All right. Now I know all this stuff in hindsight, but somebody can't spell Lagos. Is it logo? See, these are all fugazi. Some of this stuff to me might have. Well, I already mentioned that the banker, the branch manager, who ultimately probably signed off on these wires, is African. Not African American, African. And he can't, these people, see, you got misspellings on wires of $6,000? Oh, no one can spell guarantee? What? I mean, I'm just seeing this. Not one correct spelling. Probably let me not say that. I'm not going to say it, probably the banker. Oh, did I say that? Okay. I said it. So, I'm just showing you some of the wires. So, thank God, doubling back to Adobe Acrobat. Look what happens. I can go here, right? These are the bank statements I just retrieved last night. And I just did June 2012, so I can mark that off. June 2012. Look what happens when I click on March 2010, right? Actually, this is a weird one, because this was straight from the from online. Let me choose another one. March 2012. Okay, that's a good one. I'll go back to that. So notice this is text, but it's an image. PDF documents pretty much, it's an image. It's not text. So if I click on over here on the left, edit PDF, look what happens. Converting scanned page to editable text and images. And it actually shifts it up for me. So look what I can do now. I can just cut and paste. And what's this? This is 2010, right? Wait, I have it. Oh, this is 2012, March 2012. So now in order to update this document that ultimately I'm going to probably give to the FBI when I'm done. Let's see. This is the 20th, and it's $3,000. So I do a negative $3,000, right? And I have the account, and it's 03 to 20 2012, right? 2012. Okay. Let me just copy this. Copy. Paste. 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 Just give me a few. Go back to the document and let's see what else we have. Okay, got another one here. Copy. So this is what Chase allows to. This is what we're doing now. We're allowing, and I think my estimate at the rate I'm going is I'm going to be, maybe I might not have all of the documents, but I'll have enough documents for the FBI to pull the rest of the documents. And we're going to be talking about three, maybe, I'm going to say 3 million, because I'm at a million now, and I'm not even to 2014, and we got another 3 years left. 2014, 15, 16, no, another 4 years left, plus the bank statements I'm missing, and I'm going to do the sum again for you guys. I'm already 14,500 short of a million. Actually, I'm going to have you stay with me so you can celebrate the milestone that I'm about to hit. Oh. What are the chances that there would be a $15,000 transfer right here so you could celebrate this MF milestone with me? All right. Let's do the auto sum again. Congratulations, you were with me to experience me hitting the $1 million mark with this bullshit. Now this is Chase. This is supposed to be a reputable bank, and my father was 80 plus while he was doing this, and nobody said, well, maybe we should stop him from liquidating his entire. I thought banks earn money from holding on to your funds. I thought banks earn money by holding on to your funds and investing them at a higher rate than they give out. But you know, it just hit me. The bank fees for each of these, this is 6,000. Just 15,000. This is a month where my father was all he could be. There's more. This month, oh my God, he's had some $40,000 and $50,000 months. 6,000. I thought banks earn money by investing deposits at a higher rate than they pay out. But guess what? Guess how much each one of these fee, the transfer fee on each one of these wires is. I'm gonna see if I could show you. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you. All right, let me skip past here. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. 45 bucks. 45 bucks. 45 bucks. 45 bucks. 45 bucks. 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. Let's just say 10. 450, right? They were in addition to putting my mom in under after helping my father build the American dream. Now having allowed my father to take that dream and send it over to Africa while the African banker watches it, probably going to his cousins. In addition to that, he's probably looking good because he's bringing in 450. He's bringing in more than the interest would have been, which is not true. But let's just say he's bringing in. He's top dog in wire transfers, foreign wire transfers. They probably gave him fucking accolades for and awards and and pens and stuff for the valor he showed in getting an elderly, obviously confused. I'll say that as an understatement because it's my dad. Getting someone to send wires, the most wires ever, probably. I mean, my father was writing $35,000 checks, $3,500 checks like they were $35 checks. Paying $45 per wire. And a lot of these are duplicate wires. Like it'll be 4,000 and then 4,000 and a slightly same name but a slightly different like social security number. How the hell you have two different social security numbers? And my father can't physically do this. Only the bank can do this. Only the bank can send a wire. You can't. But you're seeing me. Oh, here's a small one. Oh, a baby one. Oh, $800. What was that for? And these scammers, look, you know, I'll take some of the blame for my father that, you know, what the what the hell were you thinking? I'm King of Zamunda. Kindly send me $1,000 and I have $5 million available. Like what the really? If you got 5 million, like, yo, do your own like. You don't. What do you need me for? Is this 1,000? I'm just guessing. Look how many days apart these wires are. You're gonna tell me like the FBI or somebody wasn't like looking at this? Did they violate the war, the terrorist act? You know, for sending money overseas. I don't know. I need a bank. I need a attorney that's versed with. Look, I can try to do this myself, but I have a certain agenda that I want, um, and I think maybe an attorney might help.